All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're very excited about today's presentation. There's been a lot of excitement, a lot of anticipation about this year's commencement. We've worked tirelessly behind the scenes, trying to come up with a memorable, dignified, appropriate way to celebrate our class of 2020 seniors. And we've put a lot of time and effort into it. And we're excited to announce some things today. So starting out, we'd like to talk a little bit about this class of 2020. You can see the beautiful billboard that's going to go up on right in the town of Waterford. Mr. Emmerich, this is brought to us by our foundation, our local FLB foundation that you're a part of.
Yeah, thank you, Marty. The foundation has always served as an important bridge for our community here at Fort LaBeouf and the school district, ranging from educational enhancement grants to scholarships. We truly value their partnership. And again, they have delivered. Not only are they going to post this exciting billboard that Mr. Rimpa has referenced here, but you may be traveling about the district and seeing the many yard signs recognizing the class of 2020. So we truly, again, value and appreciate that partnership and all the hard work the foundation has put into this initiative as we continue to move forward.
And you heard one of our guests, our superintendent, Mr. Emmerich, joining us today. We also have Mrs. Humphreys, who's been working tirelessly behind the scenes with countless hours, countless emails, countless text messages. Mrs. Humphreys, welcome to today's broadcast.
Hi, everybody.
And little note down there on the bottom, Senior Spotlight. Like always, we'll finish up today's Bison Broadcast with a quick little snippet of seniors, and we encourage you parents and students to get those into Mrs. Gadley if you haven't already. Mrs. Humphreys, let's get right to it. There were some options and there was a process.
Yes, there was. So after working with the health department, we came up with four solutions that worked within the guidelines that were given to us. And so we emailed these four solutions, possible solutions, to each of the seniors and asked them to vote. And the seniors voted. We had over 100 students vote. And the winner is option number 2. Looks like we're going to the drive-in.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think it's going to be a great night for our seniors. It's going to be a great night for our community. We have some different things going on, and you can see right there we're not only partnering with Sunset Drive-In, one of our local businesses, but also the Kiwanis Club has been reaching out to us, wanting to support our seniors. This is something that Mrs. Humphreys, you and I have shared with the class of 2020 committee several times. It's really neat to see that there are so many adults, clubs, committees, organizations that want to support our students, even though they might not be directly involved. And Mr. Kiwanis, or Mr. Emmerich, you're a member of the Kiwanis, and go ahead and share a little bit about their relationship with us.
Yeah, again, Marty, another important partnership that we have here in the community, and our Kiwanis are currently planning to decorate the front entrance of the drive-in, although we won't be in our traditional venue for the commencement ceremony. I'm sure the Kiwanis will deliver, as they always do, and put some decorative ideas to this that is going to make us and our seniors feel welcome when they arrive at the venue that evening.
Yeah, awesome. Should be an exciting day. I know Mrs. Humphreys, in talking to our committee members, they certainly were very, very excited about this option. So I guess I'm not surprised that I think, would you share, over 71% of our students ended up voting for this option. So it should be a great night.
I agree. It was 71% of the students.
So we take a look at the virtual ceremony, and there's going to be a few things to take note of. First of all, mark it down in your calendars. Wednesday, June 3rd, because we have to wait for darkness, of course. It'll actually air around 9:15. We're going to give a lot of details. You guys know Mrs. Humphreys. She crosses every T and dots every I. So we'll have explanation and directions and expectations and things like that put together. But for now, we've had it reserved now for a while in case this came to fruition, and it did. So it'll be the private premiere showing of the class of 2020 commencement. So kind of like when they release a movie and it's only in select cities. Well, this is just for our seniors and their families. We will then do a world premiere of our commencement, of our virtual ceremony, on the high school Facebook the next night at 7. So what will happen is, Mr. Emick, there'll be an opportunity for the students to get together, maybe with additional family members, or share it. If you have grandparents that you don't, because of social distancing, you don't feel comfortable being around, you can share the link with them. You can send it out. You could have a viewing party with a little bit of extended family in your own home. I know with the technology, a lot of families are able to put their internet right up on the TV, so they can do different things like that. So it's really a 2-night celebration for the class of 2020. Now, remember, there are some restrictions, and again, we'll get this out to you soon. Mr. Emmerich literally just was on the phone today with the health department earlier before we filmed our broadcast, and we're going to make sure that we meet the safety specifications to make sure everyone is safe and everyone is appropriately taken care of. So there will be limited participation, but we'll get those specifics out to you as the day gets sooner or closer. Right now, we're talking about 1 car per graduate. I know that there's some special circumstances out there with regards to families. So if you have something that you think is unique or special, reach out to Mrs. Humphreys, and her and I can work on those if there are some exceptions, because there's always exceptions to every rule, and so we'll be taking a look at that. One of the local businesses also is interested in adding to the festivities, so there will be fireworks to follow. So that should be exciting. It should be really cool. Way to kind of just finish everything and send those fireworks into the air, and that'll be really great. And then the following week, we're gonna figure out a way that we'll be bringing those diplomas and year-end awards, whether it's our outstanding senior plaques or if it's our summa cum laude plaques, we'll be bringing those, but we're not sure about that exactly. But more details will be coming up on that soon, folks. So keep aware and keep paying attention to your email and Facebook and now Instagram account. Mrs. Humphreys, there's some important dates. I know that this is a little different than what we usually have in the auditorium when you're talking to our graduating class. Do you want to talk a little bit about some of the important dates coming up?
Sure. The first one is on Wednesday, May 20th. We will be having a virtual honors convocation. Obviously, this is usually done in the auditorium to celebrate a lot of the successes of so many of you. But we will be doing a pre-recorded virtual honors convocation on the 20th at 7 o'clock. I know this might excite some of you. Friday, May 22nd is the last academic day for seniors. So make sure that you're getting all those things in that you need to take care of. Friday, May 29th, seniors will be dropping off their school materials, Chromebooks, in the front of the high school. Those hours will be from 9 to 1. More details will follow on that as well. And then Monday, June 1st, also traditionally done in the auditorium, we will have our baccalaureate at 7 o'clock. This also is being pre-recorded. And I've had 3 students reach out to me that are interested in participating in that. And we will be in touch very shortly with those 3 to get final details worked out on that.
Yeah, a lot of exciting things happening, a lot of different things that are going on. And here's a couple more, Mrs. Humphreys, a couple more things that are going on. Mr. Don and Mr. Barton have been working hard with the virtual senior night recognition. You can see the different athletic teams that have already been recognized. Softball got started on Friday with their recognizing of their seniors, all of our senior athletes, and thanking them for all their years of service and commitment and sacrifice. Track and field going to be coming up soon, so be on the lookout for that as well. Make sure you celebrate that with those seniors. And then Be the Light, Wednesday, May 20th, which will be here before you know it. Remember, this will be broadcast through the high school Facebook, and it'll be sent out. But we ask you, please do not come to Carmen Benito. Remember, all social distancing parameters apply. So unfortunately, we can't have everyone here at the stadium, but you can watch at home online. You can make sure that you get blue lights for your outside lights at your house. The athletic complex lights are going to be on at 8:20, which, Mr. Emmerich, you're an old military man, so you know that's 2020 military time. So that's why we have the 8:20. They'll be on for 20 minutes. Of course, the score will be 2020 with 20 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. So a lot of things that are going on. In fact, there's also something else that just got started this week, led by our teachers here and by our union president, Kelly Clark. Mrs. Humphreys, can you share a little bit about the Adopt a Senior program that got started this week?
Yeah, so last week, the teachers decided to adopt a senior. And you guys know, those of you that I've seen through cap and gown pickup and that I've talked to through email, I miss you guys so much, and we all do. And so we really wanted to do something that would show you little tokens of appreciation for everything that you've done over the past 4 years and let you know that we're thinking about you. And so I'm super excited that within 48 hours, the faculty and staff of the whole district had every senior adopted. So be looking for those small little gifts or well wishes throughout the next few weeks. And some of the parents, the teachers may be reaching out to you just to get some ideas to personalize their message. We're so proud of all of you.
Yeah, I think that's an awesome idea that the teachers came up with as a way to let these seniors know that even though we're not in the building together, they're certainly on our minds. And, we mentioned all the organizations like the Kiwanis, like the FLB Foundation, different groups that, their heart goes out to our seniors. So we're trying to do everything we can to make sure that they recognize, how special they are. And here's one more event, the Senior Celebration Week. We mentioned, Mrs. Humphreys, you announced that seniors' last academic day is actually, May 22nd. And so the following week, the Tuesday through Friday, we're going to have Senior Celebration Week. So there's going to be some special activities and events planned. Mrs. Dawn is running point on this. She's already reached out to her resources. I think you're one of them, Mrs. Humphreys. And, you guys are putting some neat things together. So we'll be sending that out. And we ask everybody to get signed up with the new high school Instagram account. It's FLB_high school. Mrs. Humphreys, you're going to help our seniors with that. Is that right?
Yes, I'll send an email out. You should all be checking your email often right now. But I'll be sending an email out to you with the new Instagram account and other updates as I get them.
Yeah, with us not having the ability to just go to the all-call system, I would encourage students 9 through 12 and especially seniors, please check your email in the morning and the afternoon every single day. Folks, it's vital that we keep our communication strong, and please make sure that you're reaching out for those. And Mrs. Humphreys will send an invite to our new Instagram account that's going to give us another opportunity to promote and celebrate the high school students and all of their accomplishments and all the things that they're involved in. So take a look at that. And then speaking of our great seniors and our great students, we have a few kids in our senior spotlight, a few seniors in our senior spotlight this week. Mrs. Humphreys, take it away.
All right. We have Emily Yapel and Hunter Yapel, the twins. Emily is attending the University of Pittsburgh, and Hunter is attending Gannon University. Congratulations, guys.
Yeah, Mr. Emmerich, we have some more seniors, if you don't mind.
Yeah, Robert Scholes will be attending Penn State Barron for plastics engineering in the fall. Robert, I happen to know because Robert is an example of the benefits that our FLB Career Readiness Fair has. He did a stint of work at Executool Precision Tooling. So congratulations, Robert. We're very proud of you.
Yeah, just a little plug for our program. I believe what you referred to, Mr. Emmerich, he actually met those people through our career fair,
That's
career
correct.
and college fair.
Yeah,
So,
sure did.
those opportunities are there. So, Robert, congratulations to you for taking advantage of that, and good luck.
Next up, we have Sierra Wojtecki. She's attending Westminster College in the fall, majoring in music education. And she will also be a member of their marching band. Congratulations, Sierra.
Zachary Robertson has been accepted to Penn State Barron and will be enrolled in the business management program. Congratulations, Zachary.
And our last senior for today's program, Mrs. Humphreys.
Last senior tonight is Navi Ball, who plans to attend my alma mater, Slippery Rock, majoring in business and with a focus in marketing. So congratulations, Navi.
Next, what we have is just a couple slides. We did our cap and gown distribution last week, Mrs. Humphreys. It was great. All of our students came in And, so nice to see them, so nice to just visit, even if it was just for a moment, as we got those cap and gowns distributed. And the FLB Foundation, Mr. Emmerich, you actually alluded to it earlier, provided every single student with a yard sign to kind of show that LaBeouf pride and give our seniors a chance to be recognized. And here's some great examples of the signs that the students sent in that they wanted to share with pride.
Yeah, we're very, very fortunate again with the relationships we have with the foundation, the Kiwanians, our entire community. And if you look at some of the events that are being planned here as our seniors prepare to commence into their lives beyond Fort LaBeouf, we certainly are very blessed here at our school district for all the work that our faculty, our staff, our administration, and our entire community is putting in to making this a very special moment for our seniors.
So, ladies and gentlemen, last week we promised that we would cut these down because we recognized that, the first few had to be long in order to share all that information, all the things that were changing regarding your academics, all the things that were changing regarding procedures. So we were able to shorten this one, make it brief. We're going to actually, instead of releasing this on Wednesday, we're going to release this in just a little bit once we get it edited up. But really excited for the class of 2020 and all the things that are going on. Mrs. Humphreys, any final thoughts?
No, just that keep checking your email, and please know how much we miss all of you.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Humphreys. Mr. Emmerich, final thoughts, any words of wisdom before we sign off?
Well, congratulations to our seniors. We look forward to seeing you on June 3rd. It will be quite a celebration, although, again, not in our typical venue. We're very proud of each and every one of you, and really look forward to joining in this celebration with you as we close out the school year for the class of 2020.
All right. Well, folks, that does it. Everybody have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
Good job, Deb.